I declare the convocation ceremony of PGDM HRM for the emerging CHROs and blended PGDM programs open.
I request the dignitaries on the dais, Shri Ashwini Kumar Tiwari, Managing Director, State Bank of India, and our Chief Guest, Father S. George, Director, Professor Sanjay Patro, Dean Academics, Father Donald De Silva, Dean Administration and Finance, Professor Giridhar Ramachandran, Associate Dean, XLRI Online Learning Programs, Professor H.K. Pradhan, Program Director, XOL Finance Program, and Professor R.K. Prem Rajan, Program Director of PGDM HRM for the emerging CHROs to please come and light the lamp. I request the audience to rise for the lighting of the lamp and the prayer song.
Your mercy never fails me. All my days I've been held in your hands. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. 'Cause all my life you have been faithful, and all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. I love your voice. You have led me through the fire. In darkest night, you are close like no other. I've known you as a father. I've known you as a friend. And I have lived in the goodness of God. 'Cause all my life you have been faithful, and all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that
be seated. We will now have Deepthi Singh and Vinay Srivastava to present a sapling and to don the Uttarya to our chief guest, Shri Ashwini Kumar Tiwari. I now invite Father S. George, Director of XLRI Jamshedpur, to deliver the welcome address.
Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Ashwini Kumar Tiwari, Managing Director, State Bank of India, members of the Board of XLRI, Professor Sanjay Patru, Dean Academics, Father Donald De Silva, Dean Administration and Finance, Professor R.K. Premrajan, Program Director, PGDM HRM for Emerging CHROs, Professor Gridhar, Associate Dean, XLRI Online Learning, Professor H.K. Pradhan, Program Director, XOL PGDM Finance, distinguished guests of State Bank of India, corporate dignitaries, civic authorities, members of the faculty and staff, graduating students, parents and loved ones, members of the print and electronic media, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to second annual convocation of XLRI blended PGDM programs at XLRI Jamshedpur. It's a real pleasure to welcome you all to this occasion where after 2 years of hard work, our own students have earned this, literally earned the degree. And we congratulate each one of them that God may bless them and fulfill their life with choices they make, and hopefully let's hope that their choices will be better for their own life and also for the country. As a welcome address, I'd like to share few of my thoughts. That is, Marcus Aurelius in 180 AD, he was the emperor of Rome, Roman Empire. I think he was the most successful Roman empire. After him, decline began with his son. That is, his name was Commodius. And he said, with this son, I am not going to leave a legacy. It's not a legacy because he doesn't have any qualities. So he said, I will leave my legacy in the form of a book. He wrote the book, the famous one, Meditations. And in meditation only he talks about a leader must live in accord with reason. Reasoning is the foremost quality for a leader, and also exhibit the cardinal virtues. And cardinal virtues, he enumerate 4 cardinal virtues. The first one, he says, wisdom. A leader must be wise. In similar time, Delphi of Athens, that said, the wisest living person on earth is Socrates. When Socrates was told, he couldn't believe. No, I am not wisest one. So he went and met so-called wisest people, philosophers, experts in science and medicine. And everywhere he went and interviewed them, he found they are full of certainty. They are sure about themselves. They thought they are very intelligent, and others are not intelligent. It is then the famous statement by Socrates, yeah, now I know I am the wisest man, because only I know I don't know anything. So the starting point of wisdom is accepting one's own limitations and expanding from that. Because once we accept the limitation, the query, asking questions. The Socrates method is nothing but asking questions. And he finally accepted he is wisest person because he knew he did not know anything. And the second cardinal virtue, what Marcus points out, is fortitude. Now, fortitude is understanding other people and their own situations. It's like looking at other people from their perspective. It's not only I look at. And the psychologist, Kopnik, she wrote the book, famous book, Philosophical Baby. Somehow she strongly believed children, babies, are not unfinished product. They are finished product. And they are more reasoning, more scientist, philosopher-like. That's the reason the title of the book is Philosophical Baby. She strongly believed that children can understand other people's perspective and behave like that. But she didn't have any proof to prove her point. It is that time, one day, a night, for a guest gathering, she prepared a pineapple dessert. And her son, 5-year-old, he just tasted and he said, it's useless, terrible dessert. Then after, it's not story doesn't end. After 3-4 days, he himself told her, see, listen, you may like pineapple. That doesn't mean I like also pineapple. It is that idea, that statement of her son initiated one famous experiment called broccoli versus kingfisher. Now this designed by Kopnik, the psychologist, and what they were giving, they selected 2 groups, 14-month babies. The second group is 18-month babies. So they were given both broccoli as well as kingfisher biscuit. You know which one they liked. They hated broccoli. Okay, then the actual research is the second part. Kopnik's research assistant will be acting in front of few children as if she enjoys broccoli and dislikes the biscuits. So other group, she will act as if she enjoys the biscuit, not the broccoli. The 14-month kids, babies, whenever then she will ask, give me something to eat. The 14-month babies were invariably giving her whatever liking or disliking she showed, the biscuits, because they like the biscuits and they are giving the biscuits. Whereas 18-month babies, they just look at her. If she acted as if she liked broccoli, they gave her broccoli only, even though their personal favorite is biscuits. And it is there only from 18-month onwards, babies have the capacity to understand other people, their perspective. That is called empathy. And that is the fortitude, the second cardinal virtue according to Marcus. And the third one he says is justice. I am sure you might have read Jim Collins' famous book, Good to Great. He would call justice as a ruthless professionalism. No matter whether you like the person or not, if a person has done good, you have to reward him. Whatever is organizational policy, you cannot discriminate anybody based on your whims and fancies. And that is the justice. And in theology also you will learn justice is the minimum requirement. It's not the maximum. Maximum is compassion. The minimum requirement for any leader is justice. And the fourth cardinal virtue, according to Marcus, is temperance. Temperance is the ability to stay in the middle, not in the extreme position, not right wing, not left wing. It is the ability to stay in the middle. And the classical example is Newton. I am sure you might have heard apple fell down, and he started asking the question, why apple fell down? It should have remained. Okay, that was one question. At night, he asked the second question, why moon is not falling down? One is apple falling down. Second one he observes is the moon is not falling down. It's combining these two observations, he created the world's most popular theory called gravitational forces. And Aristotle also would say, Virtue lies in the middle. What is the opposite of cowardice? Usually people say courage. No. Cowardice is what? Full of fear. Opposite is absence of fear. That is foolhardiness. So if you are cowardice, you don't live your life fully. If you are foolhardy, then you won't even live a day. You will think, no fear, I will touch electricity or walk in the center of the road. So courage is in the middle. It's the middle of cowardice and foolhardiness. That's the reason Aristotle would call it virtue always lies in the middle. Today, as you graduate, I wish, just like Marcus Aurelius, that you will possess all the 4 cardinal virtues along with reasoning capacity. Never compromise reasoning, because that's what makes us human beings, separates us from other animals. So thank you very much, and welcome to Excella.
Thank you, Father. I now request Father Donald De Silva, Dean Administration and Finance, to introduce our chief guest.
Reverend Father S. George, Director of XLRI, Shri Ashwini Kumar Tiwari, our esteemed chief guest for this evening, Professor Sanjay Patro, Dean Academics, Professor R. Giridhar, Associate Dean Blended PGDM Programs, Professor H.K. Pradhan, Program Director, PGDM Finance, Professor R.K. Premrajan, Program Director, PGDM HRM for Emerging CHROs, respected faculty, dedicated staff, dear graduating students, distinguished guests, and friends from the media. A very good evening to one and all. Dear Mr. Ashwini Kumar Tiwari, on behalf of our chairman, Mr. T.V. Narendran, the Board of Governors, and the entire XLRI family, I take this privilege to welcome you and introduce you to the gathering. Sri Tiwari is a distinguished career banker who began his journey with the State Bank of India in 1991 as a probationary officer. Over the past 3 decades, he has served the bank with distinction across a wide range of assignments both in India and abroad. Since November 21, 2023, he has been serving as the Managing Director, Corporate Banking and Subsidiaries of SBI, and is an all-time director overseeing the bank's large corporate and commercial credit business, along with its associates and subsidiaries. His portfolio includes major non-banking businesses such as credit cards, mutual funds, life and general insurance, capital markets, and custodial services, where he also serves on the boards of these institutions. Prior to this, he held the role of Managing Director, Risk, Compliance and Stressed Assets, where he led initiatives in climate risk management and strategic handling of stressed assets. Earlier, as Managing Director of International Banking, IT and non-bank subsidiaries, he played a pivotal role in refreshing SBI's technology landscape. His leadership as MD and CEO of SBI Cards and Payment Services Limited was marked by key partnerships with GPay, Paytm, BPCL, and his steady guidance during the post-COVID recovery phase. Internationally, Sri Tiwari served as country head for SBI's US operations and as regional head and general manager for East Asia based in Hong Kong. His earlier roles included Deputy General Manager, Operations and Information Systems for International Banking, Head of Cash Management, Regional Manager, and Branch Head. An electrical engineer by training, he is also a certified associate of Indian Institute of Bankers, a certified financial planner, and an alumnus of XLRI through its certificate course in management. We are deeply honored to have Sri Ashwini Kumar Tiwari with us this evening. His journey is a testament to excellence and resilience and visionary leadership, and we look forward to his words of wisdom as we celebrate the achievements of our graduating class. Once again, I extend my warm welcome to you, sir, and thank you for accepting our invitation to be with us and guiding us in our endeavors. Thank you very much.
I request Sri Ashwini Kumar Tiwari to address the graduating students.
The entire graduating class of this batch, Father George Sebastian, Director, Father Donald De Silva, Dean, and thank you for your introduction. Dr. Sanjay Patro, Dean Academics, Professor Girdhar Ramchandran, Associate Dean, Professor R.K. Premarajan, Program Director, Dr. H.K. Pradhan, Program Director, esteemed members of the faculty, members of the administration, the proud parents, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. I always worry when somebody starts to introduce me because I do not know what they're going to say. And therefore, it's a lot of trepidation when Father De Silva said that he's going to introduce me. I was thinking about what, but he's given a very long introduction. But one thing which came out in the end and which I wanted to talk about is I'm also an alumnus of the same online plus 1 week offline, that is on campus batch of 2014, and had visited towards the end of the program, I had visited the campus as well. Of course, for 1 year programs like those, we don't get a thing like you are doing, we did not have. But it was all the same, all very good to come to the institute and interact as a student after having worked for more than 20 years in the bank. First of all, before I begin, let me once again congratulate the entire batch. Yours is a special batch. You are not the full-time students who are on the campus and who have the time to actually not only study, but also enjoy the campus, enjoy the surroundings, form deep friendships amongst each other, which is the core of college life. You have to juggle your work responsibilities, and I presume most of you are working, and also attend in the evening these classes. And I remember my own case, so I do know what you got into. And the rigor is not lost. Very proudly, Father Sebastian told me outside that we don't reduce the rigor at all. The same professors teach. So there's no way you can switch off the video and all, and today they have tools to look at that as well. And they are really serious about it, and which is ultimately good for us, because that is why are you enrolling for this program at all? It's your choice. You already have a job. You want to upgrade yourself, refresh yourself. And what I found in my own batch, most of the batch got into better assignments after this, either a better role at the same company or in a different company. So I have no doubt that most of you would find a much better role or a much better assignment post this, because this adds a lot of value because of the name of the institution. So this institution, which has stood tall for 75 years, not only as a center of excellence in management and especially human resources, but more importantly as a crucible of character. I think I read outside for the greater good, and this institution and the legacy which it has actually means whatever it is written. It is not just a line or a tagline. This is what this institution has done year after year, month after month, days after days. And here, leaders are not just trained, they're forged like steel. We are next to a steel plant, with discipline, with values, and with vision. And this is the place, India's first planned industrial city of Jamshedpur, which was under the watchful spirit of Tata Steel, which used to say we also make steel, but now says we also make tomorrow. So XLRI has been making tomorrow every single day. So my congratulations to the entire XLRI faculty and the management for doing this for India. And this tomorrow is this room, which is each of you. The world which you are entering, you're already in the corporate world, but still after this upgradation And as you see around you, the world is changing very, very quickly. It is not only changing, it is being reshaped. Change always is a constant, so change happens all the time. But today the rate of change which all of us are exposed to is really exponential. And here, things are changing in multiple ways. We already have the entire geopolitical issues which are playing out and which came all of a sudden. Nobody foresaw the way it has come down, especially on India. So therefore, nothing can be taken for granted, and these issues ultimately end up impacting all walks of life, including work, including industries, including jobs. So therefore, this change, how do we handle this change? Additionally, as we speak, the future of work is also changing. You all hear about the artificial intelligence which is coming. In most organizations today, including my own, we all discuss about this. We all talk about this, we think this, we should include this, but we haven't yet been able to use it in the manner and the scale at which it probably is going to come ultimately. And therefore, there's a lot of mix of trepidation, surprise, wariness about this technology, but as all technologies which ultimately change the world, this is also going to do that. So therefore, instead of worrying about this, it's best to know about this and embrace it so that we are able to mold the technology as per our requirement rather than be moved by the technology in its own manner. And as the younger cohorts which are passing out today, you are the leaders who will make the world make sense of this transition. And this future of work, and we'll talk more about this, additionally, what we also have, something which has now been downplayed a little, is the entire climate transition which is happening. We see it all around us. The temperatures are changing, rainfall is happening erratic manner, it starts early, it ends late, it doesn't go in the middle, there are landslides happening where it did not happen. So all kinds of technology, the climate change is happening, and yet, after having embarked on that journey to do something about it, suddenly we find that the leader of the world, since they are not interested, suddenly everybody has downplayed this conversation, which is a pity. Because each day and each month which we do not take action on this is actually threatening humanity in ways which are not understood yet. And this rate is again exponential. The way it is changing every single day in the summers is the most hot day ever in the previous 20, 30 years since records began. So we have a big challenge in this, and how do we incorporate that challenge? How do we look at the challenge in the work itself, keep our jobs, be safe from AI as they call it, and also the other entire changes of geopolitics together, embrace them, not be threatened by them, and somehow survive this. That's the extent of challenge. And as Father Sebastian talked about, the 4 cardinal principles of the Roman Emperor Marcellus or Aurelius, I would say the moment belongs to those who have the courage to evolve, the humility to listen, and the fire to lead. And based of all, what you have already accomplished, as I said, juggling careers, many of you might have families, late night assignments, and also campus visit. This becomes a additional work for you to take out time from your work and then come here. So you've already proven that you belong in this lead. Now, since I am a banker for last several years, I have to talk a little bit about the banking sector and State Bank of India in particular. This institution, the State Bank of India, is the largest bank in India. Again, this is a metric which is not well understood, or if it is known also, we tend to not totally grasp the size of this. So just to give you some numbers, we, first of all, our legacy, we are 218 years old. And even in our nationalized avatar of State Bank of India, we are 70 years old. This is our 70th year. So therefore, in that sense, XLRI 75 years and we 70 years are kind of coexisting and serving the nation. The bank also serves 520 million customers, 52 crore customers. Now just consider, and this is something I used to talk in the US when some US people used to talk very highly about their country, everybody does that. I should tell them, look, you have 334 million people and we have 500 and at that time 450 million customers. So we do know a little bit about handling people. So therefore the scale of this bank, and it is equivalent to the scale of India, is something which is a real feature of this bank. And sometimes we wear this responsibility of handling this scale very lightly. Many of our people also sometimes do not realize it. It's only when you go out in the field, when you see how many people visit our branch, how many people are there in the field serving the branches, how many people are in the back office, then that hits you. Each single customer complaint, and there are thousands of complaints which come in. We feel each of them is as important as others. Even if somebody has a 10 rupee balance in his account, he comes and shouts at the branch, and we tell the branch people, do not get angry. Because for him, it is his affection towards the bank, and it is his trust in the bank which he feels is not being recognized and delivered, and that's why he is angry. It's only those who treat us as our own, our family members, they have the right to get angry. Others are not considered, not bothered, they will move away. So therefore this bank, which is 200 plus years old and handles 52 crore customers, it's present across all segments of financial world, whether it is investment banking, whether it is credit cards, whether it is factoring, custodial services, plain vanilla banking of the saving account, current accounts, and also the various kinds of lending which we do. The total balance sheet size is almost $880 billion, which is 36 lakh crores of loans and 52 lakh crores of deposits. These are very large numbers because, as I said, we have multiple customers. Almost 20 crore customers are Jan Dhan customers, which do not have a requirement of a minimum balance, and many of them have zero balance accounts, and yet we continue to serve them. So therefore, humongous scale, and yet at the same time the bank is very profitable, the highest profit-making entity in the country. We just raised 25,000 crores as QIP, and we had bids of 1,11,000 crores for that 25,000 crores. 64% of that was from outside India. That is a great vote of confidence in not only the bank, but I would argue the Indian economy itself, that people are willing to bet so much money at a price which was not very attractive to many players. So therefore, this bank, and again, we, like the XLRI, we always treat the role in the bank as a responsibility to the nation, as a responsibility to the people who are there, who repose their trust in us, and that's something we always are conscious of. And the soul of the leadership, therefore, for us also lies in service. And in the COVID pandemic, when all places were closed, all our branches stayed open. We had given of choice to the branch managers that in case you have local problems or health problems, please close it. It's up to you. But none of them, not a single of them, one of them closed the branch. They all stayed open. And they served the public because there was a cash requirement. We also provided cylinders, oxygen cylinders to many people, and health facilities to many people who are in need of that. But as a result of that, 858 of our colleagues lost their lives in serving the customers and therefore the nation. So this bank has always done this. In fact, one other small story which I would like to talk about, it, we got nationalized in 1955, the first institution in the banking financial space to get nationalized. Every other bank was private bank. And this continued till 1969 when the next wave of nationalization of banks happened. But between this period of 1955 to 1969, India went through very severe distress periods of 4 wars, the Chinese war, the Pakistan wars, 2 Pakistan wars, and a lot of famines, etc. And 1966 onwards, the Green Revolution started, which was a great example of collaboration between the Mexican Institute, Agriculture Institute, the Indian scientists, and the government of India. But behind all this, financing the farmers was State Bank of India. So we also played a small part in the entire Green Revolution, and that's another story, an example of another story where we have been serving the nation without talking about it. So therefore, this bank is serving with resolve, with humanity, and with presence, and these are the qualities which the world needs from you. Balance sheets to meaning, I think all of you have a lot of responsibility, and most of you would be probably in finance, in business management or HR. And so how do you define success? How do you define success? And in my view, it is not success alone. It is significance which is important. And the true wealth today lies not in what you earn, but what you enable. Not in assets, but what is it that you impact. Not in valuation, but in values. And as the future CFOs, CHROs, strategists, and change agents, you must ask questions. Is the growth inclusive? Is the leadership empathetic? Father talked about that. Is the technology ethical? In all about AI, the most important thing is it is inhuman. It has no ethics of its own. There are biases in AI. So how do we control this? How do we make it ethical? And is the success in lifting yourself or lifting others along with you? And if the answer to all this is yes, then you're not even building a career, you're building a legacy. And today's world, degrees are abundant, but character is rare. And XLRI has always stood apart because it doesn't impart just knowledge, it shapes judgment, it doesn't prepare you for the boardroom alone, it prepares you for the life. And the motto for greater good is not a slogan, it's a call for action. And as the world around us becomes more complex, more volatile, even cynical, you must stand firm. You must lead with purpose, act with integrity, and always keep the long view in mind. And as you pass out today, the legacy you carry, I will say to you that carry your legacy, carry your degree with pride because you've earned it, but wear your integrity like a badge because the world needs it. Compete fiercely, but with fairness. Speak boldly, but with kindness. And dream big, but serve bigger. Your legacy will not be what you built for yourself, but what you built around you. And in this, as XLRI walks with you, not as an institution of the past, but as a compass for the future. So my congratulations to all of you once again. Your work should be purposeful, meaningful, and the leadership should uplift not just organization, but lives. Thank you and all the best.
Thank you, sir. I request Father S. George to hand over our token of appreciation to our chief guest, Shri Ashwini Kumar Tiwari.
Now, I call upon Professor Sanjay Patru, Dean Academics, to present the students who have qualified for academic medals. I request our chief guest, Shri Ashwini Kumar Tiwari, to give away the medals.
It's a great honor to celebrate the graduation ceremony of all the blended MBA class of 2025. While all our graduates have demonstrated incredible dedication, I'm here to recognize the academic medal winners of each of the 4 batches. Let me share a simple story. Many years ago, a young boy was asked by his teacher what he wanted to become in life. While most of his friends said, want to be a doctor, engineer, lawyer, this boy stood up and said, I want to be useful. He came from a remote corner of a small village in the remote corner of Ramnathpuram district, and later on became the first citizen of our country, APJ Abdul Kalam. So when you are celebrating your great moment today, after years of hard work and the grinding that you have gone through, it's not about just personal success, it's about your relevance, your contribution to the organization, to your family, and to the nation at large. To the batch toppers of each of the program, being the topper is not just about marks or grades. It is all about your discipline, dedicated efforts, unwavering dedication, and character. Now I will call upon the toppers of each of the program. For PGDM BM program, Soumya Sivani Sahu. Shruti Mitra, the topper of PGDM HRM blended. Now, Sai Supriya Bhupati Raju, PGDM Finance blended. Sonal Arora, the topper of the PGDM HRM for the CHRO batch. All the 4 toppers are women, rise of women power in our country. Congratulations to all of you.
Now I call upon Professor R.K. Premrajan, Program Director of PGDM HRM for Emerging CHROs to present his report.
Honorable Chief Guest, Sri Ashwini Kumar Tiwari, Managing Director of the State Bank of India, dignitaries on the dais, distinguished guests, faculty members and members of the staff, members of the media, and most importantly, the graduating cohorts. It is with immense pride that I present the report of the second convocation of the Postgraduate Diploma in Management, HRM, Program for Emerging CHROs, the pioneering AICTE approved program of its kind. Conceived to nurture business HR leaders and HR specialists, the program underscores innovation, resilience, and a digital-first mindset, qualities essential for navigating today's dynamic business landscape. Launched in March 2022, this hybrid learning experience combines academic rigor with industry relevance. Over its 18 months duration, the program blends immersive session by highly experienced faculty from XLRI, faculty from international B schools, and renowned industry experts, fostering leadership, business acumen, and ethical decision-making for future C-suite leaders. Batch 2 of the Emerging CHRO program commenced on 14th April 2023. The total applications received were 151, of which 51 were admitted, 48 joined the program, and 1 deferred admission and joined the next batch. The cohort represents a 55 to 45 male to female gender ratio with 20 years of average work experience. The participants come from diverse industries such as FMCG, pharma, IT services, healthcare, logistics, consulting, and financial services. This diversity brings a rich tapestry of perspectives into the classroom, ensuring that the cohort benefits not only from the faculty's expertise, but also from one another's wide-ranging professional journeys. The batch was engaged in a total of 34 courses from the HRM, strategy, OB, IT, general management, finance, and operations areas, delivered through a balanced mix of XLRI and international faculty as well as industry experts. While 50% of the courses were taught by XLRI faculty, About 30% was delivered by faculty from international universities such as University of Michigan, Case Western Reserve, Rutgers, Brigham Young University, Suffolk University, Loyola Chicago, Neoma Paris, Henley Business School, and another 20% by senior HR professionals as well as other industry practitioners. As part of the mentoring program, each student of the program was paired with a CXO level practitioner from their second term till the end of the program. We place on record our appreciation for the contribution of the 50+ mentors who supported us in this journey. As part of their capstone journey in the final term, each student partnered in pairs to carry out short consulting assignments across a total of 24 different organizations. We sincerely acknowledge these organizations for their invaluable contribution in enriching the students' journey and shaping it into a truly holistic learning experience. The cohort witnessed significant career progressions. Since the commencement of the batch, many of the students transitioned into leadership roles and in HR across organizations such as Geo BlackRock Investment Advisors, Google, Toyota, Vanderland, Lupin Pharma, Pure Software Limited, L&T, Rakuten, LTI Mindtree, Hansel Logistics, Vanbury, Nephroplus, TRC Companies, Graphic Era Institute of Medical Sciences, Verizon, Madura Codes, Talent Formula, Premji Investment, Brooking Holdings, India, Palace Group, UAE, and Wakefield Foods. Many congratulations to Abhijit Nadagowda, Amol Sapra, Archana Chindarkar, Ashutosh Kotwal, Gopinath Devarajan, Gurpreet Singh Aiden, Harshit Pandey, Medha Haridas, Kamesh Kampalla, Kapil Gupta, Karan Bensali, Lava Boyapati, Mamta Rawat, Manoj More, Mohit Pant, Naveen Malik, Prashant Lade, Praveen Thomas, Pushkar Wadande, Ram Kishore, Sayan Bandopadhyaya, Shweta Patma Mishra, Sri Vikas, and Subhash Kumar for assuming positions such as Vice President HR, Global HR Head, Group Head Compensation and Benefit, Group Manager, Vice President Learning and Development, Senior Strategy Analyst, Compensation and Benefits, Joint General Manager and Head HR Digital Transformation, HR Director, Head of LNOD, Senior Director Talent Acquisition, Associate Director Total Rewards, India and APAC, Employee Relations Head, India, Director, Head of People and Culture, HR Lead, Head HR and Admin, and Head HR BP and L&D. Our strategic partner, LeadUp Universe, has played an integral role throughout this journey. I place on record our appreciation for the support extended by the co-founders, Mr. Mayank Verma and Ms. Rishmi Mondloy and the team from LeadUp. I take this opportunity to express my deep gratitude for the constant support and encouragement extended by the Director, Dean Academics, Dean Administration and Finance, immediate past Associate Dean of Corporate Programs, and the esteemed faculty of the Institute in helping us address the key challenges of running a niche program of this nature. Special thanks are due to Veena Parasuraman, Deepthi Singh, and Taklit Said for their valuable support in ensuring the smooth conduct of the program, as well as to our IT and accounts department. The graduating students of Batch 2 embody the true spirit of the emerging CHRO program, where HR excellence meets strategic business foresight. On behalf of the Institute, I extend my hearty congratulations to the class and wish them unparalleled success as they step forward to redefine the future of work and contribute meaningfully to society at large for the greater good. Thank you.
Now I call upon Professor Grida Ramachandran, Associate Dean, XOL Program, to present his report.
Shri Ashwini Kumar Tiwari, Managing Director, SBI, and Chief Guest of today's event. Father S. George, Director, Professor Sanjay Patro, Dean Academics, Father Donald De Silva, Dean Administration and Finance, Professor H.K. Pradhan, Program Director of the PGDM Program in Finance, Professor R.K. Premarajan, Program Director of the PGDM HRM Program for Emerging CHROs, distinguished guests from SBI, present members of the Board of Governors, respected faculty colleagues and staff, members from the media, dear students of the graduating class, and proud family members, good evening. About 110 weeks ago, 3 trains started their journey on parallel tracks, BM, HRM, and Finance. On board were working professionals who were with serious intent. The passenger manifest looks something like this. On the BM train, there were 82 students, 22% of them were women, and they were having about 7 years of average work experience. And the HRM train had 33 students, 72% women, 5 years of average work experience. The finance train, 24 students, 27% women, and 6 years of average work experience. So they boarded the train from around 40 different cities in India and a few abroad. They work from across different sectors, IT, manufacturing, consulting, pharma, and so on, and represent a marquee set of organizations, some very well known across different industries, right? Now, on this journey, while technology was the track, XLRI set the timetable, signaling, and safety standards. Faculty were the engine drivers, class representatives were the guards, our program and IT team were the station crew, and the families were the people on every platform serving a generous dose of chai and courage. So during their journey, there were tunnels and monsoon delays like layoffs, relocations, personal loss. There are also skyline views like promotions, role switches, marriages, first-time parents. In fact, just this morning, one of our students went back home. We couldn't attend this because he's expecting a baby. The stations along the way, 3 campus immersions, live evening weekend classes, team projects, and application-focused assignments. Through every signal, this cohort stayed on rails. Tonight, the 3 trains arrived together, right on schedule, as the graduating class of 2025. From what the students shared with us, self-reported and not exhaustive, we recorded at least 29 promotions and role company changes, alongside many personal milestones like marriage, first-time parents, intercity moves, etc. So that's roughly about 1 in 5 in the batch. The promotions and job changes, happily, we would like to take credit for all of them. Of course, you earned them. We just kept the trains running on time. Now I'll show our milestone manifest. Along the journey, some of the students had some interesting achievements, and I would broadly collect them. This again is self-reported, representative, and across 3 categories broadly. One is academic and scholarly, the other is industry recognitions, and the last is the in-company excellence that we have, right? First we go to the academic and scholarly achievements. We just had Sejal Khanna from the HRM batch. She won the Best Paper Award in the International Ethics Conference that we hosted here at XLRI. Akshay Shinde, he came podium, finished 3rd in the, representing XLRI at the Microsoft Excel Collegiate Championship. This is actually an Excel-based esports competition conducted globally by the Financial Modeling World Cup. And participants take case study-based challenges. The 2025 session had about 9,730 students, representing 93 nations and 596 universities. Rakesh Mato from the finance batch, he was the invited speaker at the Prince Mahidol Award Conference on AI and Health. This is a conference which is a high-level global health policy conference, and that attracts ministers, multilateral agencies, government servants, academics, and civil society leaders. Nikki Sweta from the finance batch, she was awarded the CFA exam scholarship for her extreme performance, for fantastic performance in the program. Next is come to the industry recognitions. Afrina Jahoor, she won the Talent Acquisition Expert of the Year Award in 2024 by the HR Association of India and the HR Employee Experience Award by ET in 2023. Aarti Sashidhar, named HR's 30 under 30 by Jombe. Pratyusha, top 10% club, Jombe's 1000 Women Leadership Program. Just 2 days ago, she welcomed her baby girl, and she's probably watching this live stream. Next is the in-company excellence part. Surbhi Chanderia from the BM program. She won the Shining Star Award, the Golden Globe Award, the Top Performers Award, and so on. Paras Saxena won the Top Performer Award for across Vedanta Group. Then Santosh Podila got to the Hall of Fame in TCS, while Adrika Das from HRM became the youngest regional HRBP at IFBP Industries. The interesting thing is she got into the HR role after she joined the program. Right. So this journey also strengthened our community muscle. Across these 2 years, we saw a pattern repeat. A classmate refers a peer into a new role, new team. That peer later opens a door for someone else, and the chain continues. No posters, no campaigns, just trust, credibility, and timely introductions. That's the XLRI network in motion. Learn, help, lift, repeat. That's what XLRs are known for, looking out for each other. To our families and friends, thank you for sharing weekends and late nights for 100+ weeks. To our faculty, the same professors who teach our flagship program, thank you for bringing XLRI's rigors, values, and relevance online. To our program team and IT colleagues and class representatives, you kept this network safe, punctual, and human. So why does this journey matter? This is because we are now witnessing a paradigm shift in online learning, from platform-led to institution-led, from online-offline to is it form a place of trust, from remote to immersive and blended. So the question is no longer, is it online? But is this from an institution I believe in, and does it deliver real outcomes? This cohort is our answer. So dear students, the platform is not the end, it's the junction. Tonight you switch from the Learner Express to the Alumni Network, carrying forward 3 habits that forge in this journey: discipline, community, and application. Lead with integrity and empathy, the XLRI way. Thank you.
I now request Professor R.K. Premarajan to administer the pledge to the graduating students.
Request all faculty members to kindly rise. On the recommendation of the faculty, the governing body is pleased to confer the 18 months postgraduate diploma in human resource management for emerging CHROs on 47 students, the 2-year postgraduate diploma in management, human resource management on 30 students, the 2-year postgraduate diploma in management, business management on 81 students, and the 2-year postgraduate diploma in management finance on 24 students. Faculty members may please resume their seat. Graduating students, please rise for the pledge and repeat after me as I read it. We, the graduating students of XLRI, hereby pledge that empowered with knowledge, the quest for which shall never end, we aspire to be responsible business leaders with integrity and honesty. We endorse the principles of responsible and ethical management and endeavor to work towards shaping an inclusive and sustainable global economy. We will refrain from corruption, unfair competition, or business practices harmful to society. As socially responsible citizens, we commit ourselves to bringing about equity and fairness to our organizations and to society at large. We pledge to uphold the values of XLRI and shall always strive to apply our knowledge for the betterment of our society and bring glory to our institute. Graduating students, please take your seats.
I request Professor R.K. Premarajan and Professor R. Gridhar to present the graduates for their diplomas.
Students of Postgraduate Diploma in Management HRM for emerging CHROs may please assemble at the aisle. The names of the first 5 rank holders are in the order of merit. First rank, Sonal Arora. Second rank, Shalini Jonas. Third rank goes to Sayan Bandyopadhyaya, who couldn't make it as he is indisposed. Fourth rank, Sautik Goswami. Fifth rank, Gopinath Devarajan. Thank you. The rest of the names are in alphabetical order. Audience requested not to individually applaud. Abhijit Nadagowda and Akbar Kumar. Amit Kumar Pandey and Amita Sonsale. Amol Sapra and Amrita Anshul. Anindita Paul Datta and Archana Chindarkar. Ashutosh Kotwal and Avatesh Kumar Avasti. Devjani Jaina and Gurpreet Singh Aiden. Harshit Pandey and Kamesh Kampala. Kanvapriya Khanna and Kapil Gupta. Karan Bensali and Komal Agarwal. Lava Boyapati and Mamta Rawat. Mannat Gill and Manoj Omre. Medha Haridas and Meena Kumari R. Mohit Pant and Naveen Malik. Prashant Lade and Praveen Thomas. Pushkar Vadone and Ram Kishore R. Rohan Gadke and Ruchir Someshwar. Shikha Wadwa and Sridevi Vikas. Subhash Kumar and Sulabh Kamra. Surya Mukherjee and Vanika Vadwa. Tushar Sharma and Vinuta Venkatraman. Vishal Khatri. Congratulations to everyone. Let us give a round of applause to the graduating class. Thank you.
Now I present the students who have qualified for the award of the Postgraduate Diploma in Management, Business Management for the 23-25 batch. Your graduating students of the PGDM BM program, please assemble on both sides of the aisle, to my right and to my left, and come to the stage to receive the diploma when your name is announced. I will be announcing the names of the first 5 rank holders in order of the merit. Rank number 1, Soumya Sibani Sahu. Rank number 2, Samad Shah. Rank number 3, Purushottam Datta. The 4th rank, Karthik Ganesh. The 5th rank, Uma Shankar Sahu. Now the names of the other students will be announced in the alphabetical order. May I request the audience to not applaud the graduates individually, but to do so after the entire graduating batch receives the diploma. Thank you. Ayush Malhotra, Abhishek Harshvardhana. Abhishek Kumar, Abhinash Mishra. Ajit Nair, Akanksha Sharon. Akshay Shinde, Akshay Kumar Pai. Animesh Ankur Nigam. Anupriya Arvind, Arjit Roy Chaudhary. Arman Sanket, Ashutosh Kumar Singh. Ashutosh Mohanty, Balakrishna 180. Bhavya Sai Kandal, Chirag Lakani. Debashis Jartapulkayasta, Debashmita Banerjee. Debrupa Ghosh, Deepika Swarna. Diksha Tiwari, Dinesh Babu Padmanabhan. Gautam Saint, Harshil Nigam. Harsh Sapate, Hemant Mundla. Harshmita Rathod, Ishan Jalan. Himanshu Nandarshi, Karan Subarna. Karan Pandey, Kesha Kaneria. Kashish Chawla, Kaushik Goel. Koduru Sai Manjari, Navdeep Singh Kichi. Manish Kumar, Nirmal Prasad. Nilabja Sen, Pankaj Kumar Mishra. Paras Saxena, Rahul. Rahul Jangir, Ritika Dev. Sanayaman, Sanjeev Rai. Santosh Pudila, Saurabh Shashank. Shahid Akhtar, Shivansh, Shalaka Gosel, sorry. Shubham Jaiswal, Shivan Sharma. Sukhbir Singh Sohal, Siddhartha Kumar. Tamogna Chakraborty, Subhadra. Vedant Singh, Surbi Chanderia. Vinny Bhagat, Utsak Malpani. Venkat Patsardi Thakur. Now I present the students who qualified for the award of the Postgraduate Diploma in Management Human Resource Management and the Postgraduate Diploma in Management Finance for the 23-25 batch. Dear graduating students of the PGDM HRM program, please assemble in the aisle to my right and come on the stage to receive the diploma when your name is announced. And for the PGDM Finance program, please assemble to my left. I'll be announcing the names of the first 5 rank holders in order of merit for the PGDM HRM program first. Rank number 1, Shruti Mitra. Rank number 2, Afrina Jahur. Rank number 3, Neha Ravindra Bansod. Rank number 3 again, Sejal Khanna. Rank number 4, Jomon Jose. Rank number 5, Rishiba Lilor. Now I will be announcing the names of the first 5 rank holders in the order of merit for the PGDM Finance program. Rank number 1, Sai Supriya Bhupati Raju. Rank number 2, Shivang Garg. Third rank, Nikki Sweta. Fourth rank, Rahul Raj. Fifth rank, Samir Panchamukhi. Now the names of the other students will be announced in the alphabetical order. I again request the audience not to applaud the graduates individually, but to do so after the entire graduating batch receives the diploma. Thank you. Aarti Sashidhar, Aditya Kumar. Aditya Amaravati, Aishwarya Muthukumar. Adrika Das, Charvaka Suresh. Ankita Ravi, Harida Gauri. Anshuman Priyadarshi, Harsh Kumar Jha. Asit Kumar Shukla, Mantavya Gupta. Damini Tiwari, Mohammad Shahnawaz Khan. Gaurishri N.S. Mridul Krishnan. Ishan Radhika Bansal. Madhuja Ghosh, Rakesh Kumar Mahato. Manisha Sharma, Saloni Singh. Parimala, Sandeep Sarkar. Parthui Munjal, Vishesh Vasuja. Pratama Karangotkar. Sai Subhashri. Sanchi. Shachi Pobaru. Srishti Sharma. Now let us applaud the. Oh, sorry. I would have. Remind. Say the Veduzeni. Sorry. All graduating students may please rise. Beside the candidates who are present here, there are others who have been found qualified for the award of the diploma but could not attend the convocation. I now request our Vice Chairman, Father S. George, to confer on behalf of the Board of Governors of XLRI the Postgraduate Diploma in Human Resource Management for emerging CHROs, the Postgraduate Diploma in Management Human Resource Management, Postgraduate Diploma in Management Business Management, and Postgraduate Diploma in Management Finance program, as the case may be, on these candidates who are present and on others who are absent in absentia.
By the authority vested in me as the Vice Chairman of the Board of Governors of XLRI, I award you the Postgraduate Diploma in Human Resource Management for emerging CHROs, Postgraduate Diploma in Management Human Resource Management, Postgraduate Diploma in Management Business Management, and Postgraduate Diploma in Management Finance program, as the case may be, and I charge that by thought, word, and deed, you prove yourself worthy of the award.
Students may now see.
May I request Professor H.K. Pradhan, Program Director for the XLRI Online Learning Finance Program, to kindly give vote of thanks.
Our esteemed guest, Sri Ashwini Kumar Tiwari ji, Father Director, Father George, Father Donald, Dean Administration and Finance, Professor Patro, Dean Academics, Professor Giridhar Ramachandran, and Professor Prem Rajan, the Program Directors of CHRO and all other programs, BM, HR, and Finance. I think on behalf of XLRI, it's my privilege to give a vote of thanks. I have been associated with this program since inception. So I think they preferred that I should give a vote of thanks, not just for the finance program director behalf, but for everybody. First of all, I thank profusely, my heartfelt thanks to Sri Ashwini Kumar Tiwari ji on behalf of XLRI and on my personal behalf. And I have personally seen him as a leader. When I was listening, all of you listen to the pledge XLRI gives to students, and you listen to his speech. An experienced banker, seen the industry across finance functions. I have seen very rare, who has managed almost every function of the largest bank in India. I think he echoed more or less same thing what we have written in the pledge at the end. That tells us that what we need to survive in this world, which is disrupting, which is changing, which has so much of emerging risk and uncertainty, that's integrity, that's values, that's purpose. That is what I think is extremely important for not just students, but all of us, including citizens, everybody. And I think, thank you, sir, for echoing the sentiments that we express to our students in XLRI. Your words of wisdom will definitely remain in their ears. They return to organizations come Monday. And I'm sure many of them are going to take up new responsibilities, new locations, and definitely aspire to grow way ahead. Thank you very much. I take this opportunity to thank the officials from State Bank of India who are here, the CGMs, the GMs from Patna and Ranchi Circle. You have been immensely helping XLRI in many ways. I remember in 2021, I was knocking almost at every bank's door to give us a student loan, and nobody gave. And it was State Bank of India, first time it sanctioned student loan to an online program. That was not the culture. But let me also disclose something today. I took your name, sir, without mentioning to you. And the officers were quickly to approve the loan. So thank you so much for your help all along. And students of XLRI always, for every event, they knock at this SBI branch. The branch manager is here. And so they have become almost not the bankers to every Indian, but bankers to every event in XLRI. Thank you for your support all along to XLRI. My sincere thanks to Father George, our director, who has been helping us, guiding us this program since the first batch. Father has been a guiding force. He has aligned several ways the AICT norms in this program. Our program directors are well aware how he brings back from AICT, physically visiting, meeting them and telling us what the AICT wants. Thank you very much, Father, for all your support to this blended program. I'm happy to say that XLRI online program is now AMBA accredited, which is a global recognized agency. Since XLRI is an ASCSB accredited institution, so the program obviously is accredited by them as well. It comes under that. I remember one story. I think everybody told some story, so I have to tell one. An old man, after struggling throughout life, one day, restless, every time restless, but he worked. So people used to ask him, why are you restless? And one day he took a shovel and goes to a mountain and start digging into it. The villagers go there and ask him, are you crazy? What are you doing? You should take rest. He said, no, I have some task to do. They asked him, what do you want to do? He said, I just want to make a road. The villagers laughed. He said, you? And you want to dig this mountain and make a road? In your lifetime, you cannot even do 1% of it. He says, I know. I won't be able to do anything. Just a little unfinished, I will leave it. But when I leave it unfinished, my children, maybe grandchildren, maybe you or your children will complete it. And that's what he said. I begin, but you complete. I think the context in which I told this story is for the Jesuit fathers. They begin, some they complete, some they hand over to faculty and the administration later to complete. They have campuses, they have centers, courses, certifications. All of this which they have opened up, I think gives us an onerous responsibility to complete together. It's a wonderful institute. I thank on behalf of faculty to the Jesuits who have established such a beautiful institute in the city of Jamshedpur, and particularly Father Jerry Kutina, who is the provincial leading us in many ways, XLRI. Thank you very much. Professor Patro, Dean Academics, who looks after the rigor and academic standards of this program. He guides us to complete all the graduation formalities. All the program chairs, Professor Premarajan, Professor Giridhar, and also Professor myself as the program director. And all of us, if I thought to take a little credit, because if you, as a finance professor, if you don't put a credit on one side, it becomes imbalanced. So all of us have worked, you won't believe, it's easier to work for a full-time program. But it's not so easy to nudge you, to see you in video, not to make your attendance and all the rules, make you submit in time, but you all did. I think my heartfelt thanks to our faculty who did this, who many times pressurized you because they wanted to see you complete. They wanted to explore what you can. They wanted to see you what you can achieve. They wanted you to complete successfully. I think let's give a big round of applause to our faculty who incredibly, selflessly, their only goal is to make you learn, nothing else. That's the role of a teacher. That's the role of a professor all over. They spend their life in educating in bringing scholars like you into the life. Thank you very much, my dear colleagues, that you have been all along supporting this program and every program. I think I have a long list of XLRI staff to thank, and they are the unsung heroes. They are the back office operators, as you know, but the list is too long. I must thank Swet Raj, the finance program. You can see the clapping is coming from the finance corner. Pooja Bhushan and Swati Singh from HRM, and Mickey Thomas. And all of these guys must have done 2 years of nudging you, following up in every way. Thank you very much for your good work. The IT is the branch, the most important part of this program, because this is online. Abin Jose, who has done a tremendous, fantastic work with the guidance of Devasis Kumar and Sanjay Rai and all of his IT team. Thank you very much for doing such an excellent service in the IT. We never had probably, maybe 1% error is always there, but I think one of the best online delivery system that XLRI has. I'm sure you would vouch for this. I also thank Chief Librarian Dr. Edwin, who have still difficulty of providing resources online. He has been able to provide. And all our staff members who are present here, I'm so sorry that I can't remember. Beena, Priya, everybody is around here. Thank you very much for your support. I think I take this opportunity to thank the proud parents who are sitting here and many of them who are watching online. They must be probably the most proud seeing their child, like every parent, coming up, gowned up to the dais, claiming their awards. I think that joy is very difficult to imagine. And I'm sure some of them must be also relieved. Not they paying your fees and EMI, that's of course, I'm sure you would not burden, you'll take a good responsibility, earn more, and you'll solve that problem. But I'm sure that's a big relief for parents to see that you graduate from a top institution with a degree. They must be, I'm sure, most enjoying today, cheerful today. Thank you very much. Thank you for your trust in XLRI. And finally, I think all of you have got the blessings of our speakers, Yaswini Tiwari, Reverend Father Donald and Father George and everybody else, our students. And so congratulations from my behalf as well. You are now welcome to the alumni network of XLRI. The 17,000 men and women that graduated from this legacy institution over 75 years. You are part of it. That's not a small achievement. It's a very big achievement. And we congratulate you. The alumni chair is sitting at the gate. Mr. Rana Sinha, I'm sure is there to welcome you as you cross. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. It was a wonderful day for us to see you smile, graduate, and with joy we return home tomorrow. Take up good roles in your organization. Join back with new aspirations, change life, what the speaker said, what the pledge said, XLRI, change your life, bring changes to life around you. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे
Ladies and gentlemen, the second convocation of PGDM HRM for emerging CHROs and blended PGDM programs is closed.
Please remain standing until the academic procession leaves.
So dear students, we are